Did you know that most accidents can be prevented? That's right, with a little bit of preparation and awareness, you can avoid a lot of unnecessary harm. Accidents. They seem to pop up out of nowhere, don't they? One minute everything is fine, and the next, well, not so much. But here's the thing about accidents, they're not as unpredictable as you might think. In fact, most of them can be prevented. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Accident prevention. It's not just about saving yourself from a broken bone or a damaged car, it goes beyond that. It's about preserving your quality of life, about not being pulled into a whirlpool of medical bills, about not losing time from work, and most importantly, it's about keeping yourself and your loved ones safe. When we talk about the impact of accidents on individuals, it's not just the physical pain or the financial cost. There's also the emotional trauma, the stress, and the disruption to your daily life. And when we consider the impact on society, it's a ripple effect. The cost of accidents is borne by everyone through increased insurance premiums, taxes for emergency services, and the loss of productive citizens. So how do we prevent these accidents? By understanding their common causes. It might surprise you to know that a lot of accidents are caused by things we tend to overlook. A puddle of water on the kitchen floor, a frayed wire, a loose stair railing, an unsecured load on a truck, or simply not paying attention while we're driving or walking. These might seem like small things, but they're not. They're potential accidents waiting to happen, and they're all preventable. Imagine a world where we all paid a little more attention to our surroundings, where we took the time to fix potential hazards, where we all took responsibility for not just our safety but the safety of others. The number of accidents would plummet, and we'd all be better off for it. So let's delve into the various reasons why accidents happen. Because remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, that power can save lives. Have you ever wondered what the most common causes of accidents are? You might be surprised. Let's journey into the world of accidents and uncover the culprits often lurking unseen. Foremost among these is distraction. It's no secret that we live in an era of constant connectivity and endless notifications. Yet the simple act of checking a text message while driving can increase the risk of an accident by a staggering 23 times. It's not just technology though. Even a conversation with a passenger or a thought-consuming worry can divert your attention, turning an ordinary commute into a potential disaster. Next up is fatigue. It's easy to underestimate the power of a good night's sleep, but statistics reveal a chilling fact. Around 1 in 6 fatal accidents are caused by drowsy drivers. Fatigue impairs our reaction time, decision-making ability, and attention to detail, making it a silent but deadly culprit. Moving on, we have intoxication. Despite the countless campaigns and warnings, alcohol and drugs continue to play a significant role in accidents. Intoxicated individuals are not just a danger to themselves, but to everyone around them. In fact, nearly 1/3 of all traffic-related deaths in the United States involve drunk drivers. Lastly, there's recklessness. This includes a broad range of behaviors from speeding and tailgating to running red lights and ignoring traffic signs. Often fueled by impatience or a false sense of invincibility, recklessness is a common cause of accidents, and the sad part is it's entirely preventable. These are just a few of the culprits. The list is long and the causes varied, but they all share one thing in common. They are all within our control. We can choose to be focused, rested, sober, and patient. We can make the decision to not just protect ourselves, but also those around us. Now that we know the causes, let's talk about the safety risks to be aware of. Accidents can be lurking around every corner, but by recognizing the risks, you can avoid them. Let's start by identifying some common safety risks. Slippery floors, for instance, can pose a serious hazard. Often they are hard to spot, but a single careless step can lead to a nasty fall. Then there's unsafe equipment. From faulty wiring to unstable ladders and malfunctioning machinery, these can cause serious harm if not properly maintained or used. Reckless behavior is another big risk factor. Ignoring safety protocols, rushing through tasks, or simply not paying attention can easily lead to accidents. And don't forget about environmental hazards. Things like poor lighting, cluttered walkways, or even harsh weather conditions can create dangerous situations. Being aware of these risks is the first step towards prevention. But what practical strategies can we use to avoid accidents? Preventing accidents is not as difficult as you might think. It all starts with some simple strategies. Let's dive into a few of these practical approaches which you can easily implement in your daily life. Firstly, maintaining focus is crucial. Be it while driving, operating machinery, or even walking on a busy street, it's essential to stay alert and attentive to your surroundings. Distractions can lead to accidents, so make sure your attention isn't divided. Limit the use of electronic devices, and if you're feeling tired, take a break instead of pushing through. Speaking of breaks, taking regular ones is another effective strategy. Our minds and bodies aren't designed to work without rest. Regular breaks allow us to rejuvenate, helping us stay alert and focused. Whether it's a quick walk around the block, a stretch, or a few deep breaths, don't underestimate the power of taking a pause. Next, always use safety equipment. Helmets, seat belts, safety glasses. These aren't just accessories, they are lifesavers. They might seem uncomfortable or inconvenient at times, but they are designed to protect you. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry. Avoiding risky behavior is another key to preventing accidents. This includes not driving under the influence, not speeding, and avoiding dangerous situations. It might be tempting to take that shortcut through a poorly lit alley, or to ignore the speed limit when you're running late, but the risks far outweigh the potential benefits. Lastly, keep learning and updating your knowledge about safety measures. Whether it's a new traffic rule, a new piece of safety equipment, or a new method of doing things, staying updated can make a significant difference in preventing accidents. These strategies are a great start, but there are also rules and regulations that can help prevent accidents. In our next scene, we'll delve into these laws and guidelines that are designed to keep you safe. Rules and regulations might seem tedious, but they are there for a reason, to keep us safe. Let's start with traffic rules, the lifelines of the road. Stopping at red lights, yielding to pedestrians, and observing speed limits aren't just suggestions. They're laws designed to protect both drivers and pedestrians from harm. Next, let's dive into workplace safety regulations. These guidelines, whether they involve proper lifting techniques or mandatory protective gear, are put in place to prevent accidents on the job. Ignoring them could lead to serious injuries, or worse. Finally, product safety guidelines are another essential piece of the safety puzzle. Think about the last time you bought a new appliance or tool. Did you read the safety manual? Those instructions aren't just filler. They're a roadmap to safe and effective use. Following these rules and regulations is crucial, but there are also simple tips you can follow to stay safe. Staying safe doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, it can be as simple as following a few tips. Let's delve into a few of these now. First off, let's talk about a piece of equipment that has saved countless lives over the years, the humble seatbelt. When you're in a vehicle, always buckle up. It's not just a good idea, it's the law in many places. Seatbelts keep you secure during unexpected maneuvers or accidents and can significantly reduce the risk of serious injury. Next, let's bring the conversation closer to home. Keeping your home free of hazards is an essential aspect of safety. This can be as straightforward as ensuring your rugs are non-slip, your smoke detectors are functional, and your stairways are well lit. Remember, a safe home is a happy home. Being aware of your surroundings is another crucial element of staying safe. Whether you're out for a jog, at the supermarket, or in a parking garage, always stay alert. Keep an eye out for anything unusual and be mindful of the people around you. It's not about being paranoid, but about being prepared and proactive. A tip that often goes unnoticed is staying updated with weather conditions. Severe weather can pose serious safety risks. So whether it's a snowstorm, a heat wave, or a simple rainy day, knowing what to expect can help you take the necessary precautions. Lastly, staying safe also involves taking care of your mental health. Stress and fatigue can impair your judgment and reaction times, making accidents more likely. So remember to take breaks, get plenty of sleep, and practice stress management techniques. These tips may seem basic, but they are fundamental to preventing accidents and ensuring your safety. They are easy to follow and can be integrated into your daily routine without much effort. Remember, safety is no accident. It requires awareness, preparation, and a commitment to following the rules. So, stay safe out there.